Sell all your Bitcoin to buy silver. Do you think now's the time to panic sell? Panic sell all your Bitcoins so we can buy silver, right? Right at the very top. Or has silver topped? Or do you think silver can go to $100, $200, $500, $1,000? Why would I be talking about this? Because I spoke about this yesterday, but I don't think people are paying enough attention. Grant Cardone, we all know him. Billionaire, famous billionaire, did this survey, right? Says you can only choose in the next 3 years until December 2028, either Bitcoin, all in Bitcoin, gold, or silver. What would you put it in? 70% people said Bitcoin. And then, get this, Peter Schiff, the gold guy. Peter Schiff, he says, Peter wants you to vote on this. Peter Schiff did the survey and got 64%, almost 2/3 of people voting Bitcoin as well. Remember, Peter Schiff is a gold guy. I'm choking up because this is funny. He's a gold guy. We all know Peter Schiff. So today, I'm going to tell you guys about a secret that nobody is telling you about of why silver is pumping like this. This is, it involves what's happening in the world, involves Russia, Venezuela. It can explain everything. It can explain why the US dollar is going down, what's going to happen to the US stock market, where is China headed. It can explain where is Bitcoin headed, right? It can explain almost everything if you pay attention. Nobody else explaining why silver is going up like this. This is silver versus Bitcoin, by the way. I've been talking about this ratio over the last 2 days, saying that we're having this breakout here and silver could outperform Bitcoin by a lot. By the way, when the majority of the people are voting saying Bitcoin is going to outperform gold and silver, yeah, Bitcoin could outperform gold. I think that could happen. But silver is an interesting one. Out of the three, if I was to answer that question, I'm not sure what's going to happen in the next 3 years. But since most people, 69%, 65% said Bitcoin's going to win, the contrarian in me says, I think silver would win. Between silver and gold, silver should win. And therefore, between the three of them, I think silver would win against Bitcoin as well. Okay, now the secret reason to why silver is taking off like this, unstoppable, right? I'm probably the only one who can explain this to you because you're not going to hear this anywhere else. Pablo has some insider sources, you know what I mean? So, as you know, I was talking about silver around this $25, $28 area, right? About a year ago. And this is all over my social media, in my posts. I didn't get the exact bottom. The exact bottom was, COVID crashed, $12, $15. You had another low around $19 here. I was started buying around 25, 28, all the way up to low 30s. And I told folks in my Discord and everywhere about it. And look at this parabolic rise. Will it crash? Will it crash? Well, let's have a look. A lot of folks are worried it could crash because look at this, what happened to silver price last few times. And by the way, silver is taking the shine off Bitcoin right now because when silver is running up like this, when silver is taking off like this, right, then basically the Bitcoin, the money is rotating out of Bitcoin into silver, and silver could take off even more. Now, do you think that that if silver collapses, then maybe the money rotates out of silver, out of gold, into Bitcoin? At least that's something going to help Bitcoin, you would think. To answer which one's going to outperform out of gold, silver, Bitcoin, we have to distinguish between the long-term answer and the short-term answer. I'm going to answer the long-term one first, as in the next 3 years, like Grant Cardone and Peter Schiff are asking, or even the next 5 years, 6 years, right? Which one is going to outperform? Then at the end of the video, I'll answer it in the short term, in the very short term, as in the next 3 weeks to 3 weeks to say 2 months, who's going to outperform. So as we can see here, silver does these massive crashes, right? It basically does these parabolic run up, massive monthly. This is a monthly chart, top and tail, and then crash, right? And that was 1980. Nothing happens for 31 years. 31 years, 2011, massive run up and then crash again. People have been hurt by silver so much. Massive run up. That's why people are afraid to buy. We could get, boom, another crash like this. Do you think it would happen? I'm probably the only guy who can explain to you why I think we're not likely to get a crash this time. Yes, there will be a pullback, but not a crash. The reason is because of this. The world has changed. This is not 2011, and this is not 1980 we're talking about. The reason why is India made a historic 1,000 ton buy at the LBMA, London Bullion Markets Association. And you ask, well, what does that even mean? The market already knows about this, Pablo. But before we get to the secret, real reason of why silver is pumping like this, first let's answer the question of which crypto exchange does Pablo Jimenez use? Well, Pablo uses exchange that's non-KYC. That means you don't need to show any ID. That means even the exchange can't see who you are. So the exchange can't see you, the IRS can't see you, the tax office can't see you, who you are, FBI, CIA, nobody can see you. Total privacy, folks. That's why I made this exclusive campaign deal with them, right? For limited time only, deposit $100, get $20, do some trading. Deposit $500, do some trading, get $80, right? $1,000, do some trading, $100, right? You get the idea, folks. Now, limited time only. And if you're watching this on YouTube right now, then the link is in the description below. The link is in the description below. But if you're watching on any other platform, such as this one, that's okay. Just click on my profile page, and there you see my stand link or link tree. We click on that, and it should be the first deal that pops up because this is a great deal. Okay, let's get back to the markets, folks. And remember, this deal is only available on the Pablo Jimenez link. Only on the Pablo Jimenez link. So, this is no news already. There's nothing secret about this. But here's the thing. Why did India place a 1,000 ton, right, buy order that shocked the London bullion market? And what it caused in terms of silver price action was this. It happened back in October, so we put it on a daily chart. It caused basically this, yeah. This was what it caused. The order came in early October, around October 8th. Boom. Silver broke its all-time high and then came down below and then started going up again, right? Now, the reason why this was significant is because India doesn't actually need that much silver. What do you need silver for? China would need a lot of silver. If China placed a 1,000 ton buy order, that's kind of big, but it's not a surprise for China because why? For industrial production, China does a lot of EVs. It's silver because it's a very good conductor of electricity. It's used in batteries. It's used in EVs quite a lot, different components. China does a lot of solar panels, and a lot of silver is used in solar panels, again, because of conductivity of electricity, and also in battery for storage, and also, some weapons production as well. But India doesn't produce much EVs, doesn't produce much solar panels, doesn't build much AI data centers, right? It's trying to. So where does India get the 1,000 ton of silver buying demand from? And people say, see, this is what you see in the media quite a lot. People say, well, the reason is because of Diwali. That's kind of like their Christmas. It's their most cherished holiday period, and because of that, they think the Indian people are buying a lot of silver. They're saying that Indian people would normally prefer buy gold, but because gold's gone up so much, so they're buying silver. I'm here to tell you that's actually wrong. That's actually not the reason. Okay, without further ado, the real reason that India places 1,000 tons. This is not reported. This is not reported. You only hear this from Pablo. Pablo's got the sources, which will prove to be true. You will read about it in the news. 3 months from now, 6 months from now, by then silver is probably another 20, 30, 40% higher, and you're like, I missed the boat. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys now. The real reason why India placed such a massive order is it's not for India. It's not for India's own consumption, although there is a lot. It is to buy Russian oil. India uses that money to pay for Russian oil.